How you see am? But honestly speaking, on a very serious note, after listening to these our daddies, after hearing them, after listening to what they said, I said, is it not the same thing that Ojukwu went to restructuring, went to Buri Accord? I mean, the same thing that Ojukwu went to Buri Accord with Gowon to do. Is it not the same thing? They went to Buri Accord to agree on restructuring regional government. They came back. Britain told Gowon not to agree. After how many years? That is what we are, trying to step in again. If you also remember, exactly on the 24th day of June this year, 2026, the Senate approved state police bill. And they said they have given governors, the power to go and appoint commissioners. I hope you know that state police has been approved in Nigeria. I hope you know. US also pressured them to do that, and the Nigerian senators has approved it. It will also shock you that this state policing or state police is also one of the things that was agreed in Aburi Accord. It was also one of the things that was agreed. And when they came back, they said, no, they're not going to do it. Today, they are falling back to it. Isn't that surprising? Isn't that shocking? And that is why I told you that Bible scriptures, that just as heaven is far from the earth, that God's plan is actually far, or God's thought is actually far from our own thoughts. We might be thinking left, God is thinking right. At the appropriate time, what will be, will be. Please, I want to beg you to listen to our daddies. This one will be saying, in fact, because this video, as I said, this event has been happening for about 6 days. So there are so many videos. Every region has sent professors to go to this event. So the one I'm going to play for you now is where the professor from Igbo, where he spoke about the Igbo nation and why this thing must happen. They said, no, it must happen. That what we need now is not election. That what we need is diversity. This restructuring of regional government. Please, I want to beg you to listen to them. Listen to this man actually spoke for Igbo nation. We have people that have spoken to for so many nations. Probably in my next video, I will bring in it one and one, just to make sure you catch up with the information. But please, just listen to them. Then you drop your comment in the comment section what you think. But don't forget, okay, wait here. Listen, please.
Because the Igbo nation is firmly united, we announce again, we make it clear that we do not hold any Igbo man, whether Ikwere or Eche or Boni or Opobo or anybody, accountable or responsible or guilty for the abandoned property. We have forgotten that. No Igbo man was involved in that. So let it be clear that Igbo people are united. We want this restructuring more than any other person, any other group, because we want this restructuring. We want to start rebuilding Igbo land. Igbo land is not yet rebuilt. We Igbo people, we are in tears and suffering in the midst of plenty. And we tell again that the Igbo nation, we are not here to pretend. We support the Hausa nation to regain their paramountcy in Hausa land. We want the freedom we seek for ourselves. We also seek for the Hausa people have suffered enough in Nigeria. There can be no restructuring in which we restructure and leave our Hausa brothers continue to suffer in humanism and slavery. We are in sympathy with our Fulani friends. We are not against the Fulani, but we want to abolish the apartheid system called caliphate, so that the Hausa will breathe free, the Fulani will enjoy the fruits of democracy, and not in a parallel situation in which there is a federal government and there is a Fulani caliphate running parallel side by side in Nigeria. If other Nigerians will not say this, the Igbo are saying it, that we want a single government. We don't want any parallel government in Nigeria. The Igbo are supportive of the middle belt. The killing should come to an end. People expelled from their communities. People expelled from their communities should be helped by the federal government to return to those communities. And we can't tolerate tolerate any system in which the expellees, those who are not indigenous to a community, will now demand a referendum or plebiscite. You hold a gun, you expel somebody, you now demand referendum to get the benefits of your crime. The nation supports the Yoruba of aspiration to unite with the Kwara and the Okun Yoruba down to the coast. The Igbo nation will not support the killing of any Yoruba by any Nigerian. The nation fully supports the aspirations of the Ijaw people to regain a single Ijaw nation, provided the Ijaw people also know that they cannot create an artificial contiguity to block other people's access to the sea. It should be an Ijaw nation enjoying its own nation without blocking others. We support the aspirations of the Efik, Ibibio, Aqua Cross to regain their freedom and exist as free Nigerians. The Igbo people are speaking. The Middle Belt people are speaking. We support all of them. We support the Kanuri people to regain their paramountcy within Kanuri land. We support all Nigerians. Wait for relative self-determination in Nigeria. Why should we be slaves to each other? The Igbo people are democratic, and the democracy we practice among ourselves, we want that same democracy to be extended to other people. We are representing various Igbo people here. This is a Diobu person representing Diobu. The Port Harcourt, they own Diobu. There's an Ikwere person there. Ikwere Meka. These are people representing various sections of the Ikwere of Ikwere. As we yesterday, an Egyptian called this young beautiful man that the Igbo people left traces of Igbo-ness in Egypt. Am I right? Correct. That's right. So everybody is calling all around the world. They want to become Igbo. They need the Igbo. If Nigerians will want to develop, the day Nigerians want to fly, the Igbo are ready to become Nigerians. Then there is a question I want to solve, to address. You've seen the maps we've given you. Somebody raised a question here that the Willings Commission, this please, one house, please, one house. Somebody made a wrong statement here that the Willings Commission didn't solve the problem of Eastern minorities. I am telling you here that the Willings Commission has solved those problems. They have restructured Nigeria, shown the way to restructure Nigeria into regional situations. The only problem, see the two problems. Okay, see this map, please. The Igbo will tell you, the Igbo are serious. We've not come here to just a simple play. See the problem. This is the Willings report. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Nigerians, this is the Willings report. The authority, the British colonial power, handed over to the world. This is in various world depositories. This is the authority on which Nigeria is standing today. In this Willings report, the Willings Commission was ready to create a region for the Ijaw. Was ready to create a region for these people, Southeast. But the Ijaw was asking for a cause. People were misleading the Ijaw. Excuse me, attention please. People were misleading our Ijaw brothers and other people, asking them to have a core state, Calabar, Ogoja, and River State, covering this place. But they were seeking an artificial contiguity that will block the Igbo access to the coast. That was the main. I will read it here. It's not that I'm talking theory. It's here. The Ijaw will promise a region. Okay, sorry. Sorry. The Ijaw will ask to have a region of their own. The Ijaw will ask to have a region of their own. The Calabar Ogoja will ask to own. But instead of accepting each one a region of its own, they were seeking a contiguity between themselves to Ijaw. In fact, the Ijaw were requesting a state extending to Lagos. We have a document here showing that the Ijaw were claiming to own Lagos. That the Yoruba are not coastal. We have that document. I can read it here. And then the Williams Commission told them that this is an Igbo land. So how can you have a coast state that blocks the access of other people to the coast? That was the main reason. I'll read from the Williams Commission. I'll read. Another reason why that region was not created at the time was because of viability. Oil had not come at that time. The Ijaw were still depending on the Igbo and the cross riverians.
Hello.
So,
presenter, you have spent 15 minutes.
What?
You have spent 15 minutes.
Thank you.
I will advise you to stay on course of your presentation. Thank you. Please, let's have some quiet in the house, please. One house, please. Thank you. Please carry on.
Now, let me read to you the second reason. These are on pages 47 and 51 of the Williams Commission report. Please, 47 and 51. Please, Emeka, come and read it for me. Come and read it for me. For this audience, the principle, see.
I've seen that.
The people, they objected in the strongest terms to the formulation of the core state which satisfied none of the first three principles. What are the situations? See it? The third principle is the principle of geographical contiguity. The principle of geographical contiguity. The core state Ijaw was trying to breach the principle of contiguity. So the Williams Commission refused to create, to oblige that core state. Then, go to page 51. Go to page 51. Down, you see it again. But to sever themselves from the wealthier parts of the region is surely not the way to get the schools and floating dispensaries they want. The Williams Commission didn't want to expel the Ijaw into poverty because the Ijaw had no palm oil, they had no resources. So in sympathy, the Williams Commission refused to help to punish them into poverty. These two reasons. So nobody should come here and tell us that the Williams Commission didn't solve the problem. The issue today is the Williams Commission went further. The Williams Commission went further and recommended a state for the Yoruba. See it, page 56. There are three elements of opposition to the MPC. Third is the Yoruba group in Ilorin and to some extent Kaba, who advocate the transfer of the area to the western region. Towards the west, there is attraction of the language and customs which they have in common, and the Williams Commission create a region for them. I say page 56 of this commission's report. It has recommended a state for the region for the Yoruba, then for the Igbo. See what the Williams Commission said. Please, that map again to illustrate. Bring the map again. Bring the map. The Williams Commission said the map again, please. Yes, listen this. See, the Ogoni division is divided from the Brass and Digama divisions. Is divided from this division by a broad arm of the sea, which runs up to Port Harcourt, and by a long stretch of Igbo territory which culminates in this Igbo town. He said, we should also solve the water that this broad arm of the sea separates this from this. He recommended the creation of such an Igbo region. Then that is page what? Page 51. Then the Willis Commission went further for the African island and said on page 50, the great majority of the Biblios and Efik tribes of Calabar, Uyo, and Leket want a region of their own, create for them. They did so in the north, and so on and so forth. So nobody should blame the Willis Commission because the Willis Commission had already solved this problem. But Nigerian authorities, Nigerian government, because everybody will look around how it affects the other one negatively, refuse to abide by this recommendation. So the Igbo nation is now suggesting to Nigeria, is now urging Nigeria, if they are now tired of discrimination, corruption, hunger and poverty, and they want now to develop, should we implement
can I have your attention?
Willis Commission report?
Can I have your attention, please? Please stay on the podium. Let me say this. Please, let's have some silence in the house. The major part of your presentation is to present to us the entity, the territory you are introducing as Igbo region. You have not done that so far.
I've done that with the map. You didn't see the map.
No. You are saying, you have been telling us so far what it is not. We want to know what it is, so that people can then be able to ask questions.
Excuse me, that's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please, because your time is going, and you have done 20 minutes already.
You've reminded me of time 4 times. Now, listen. Now, let me now read from here and not summarize what the Igbo nation is asking Nigerians very humbly and very respectfully